Hello.
What's going on? Okay.
Yep. Hello,
I
this is Keep Your Beat, and I'm joining here to this podcast with Samuel Kid.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. So, you watched Eternals, right?
Yep, I actually just watched it last night.
What did you think of it?
Well, it was quite long. I didn't think it'd be that long. It was quite interesting. It's not the best. It doesn't have the best end credit. I kind of expected the end credit to be a lot bigger. Because I didn't quite understand it. I literally had to Google it up what the sword meant.
You're not that big into the comics like I am. It's okay. It's cool. I was hyped.
I only watched the movies, alright? Don't blame me, bro.
Alright, so let me get this straight and forth. I love that movie to death. I love that movie so much. I think it gets too much hate for all the stupidest reasons. Okay. So let me get into this before I do anything. Okay. First off, I love every character. Well, not the character, but I love the characters that I like the most. Like Icarus, Fastos, Druig, the one deaf girl. What was her name?
Dina. That's pretty cool.
Dina was cool, but she reminded me too much of Wonder Woman. And yes, you can say the Icarus Superman thing. I don't care. At least they mentioned it.
Oh my god, yes. When I first saw him, I'm like, great, now the Marvels are going to be copying the DC because that was too much of a Superman.
And you know what? I don't care. I love it.
He was Superman, bro. Laser eyes and flight, even the way he stand, like, bro. What was going to go next? The curl in his hair?
Bro, I would have loved it that shit did that. But you know what? I don't care. I don't care because they made fun of that actually in the movie when the kid.
Yeah, I heard. I was like, I knew that was gonna be coming up because like he was way too Superman.
And I love it. So Tina reminded me too much of Wonder Woman, and that kind of bothered me. I was just like, she's too Wonder Woman-esque.
Yeah, I would admit she is a Wonder Woman. I'll give you that one.
And plus that whole mad weary thing kind of made me mad. I'm just like, you're just giving her an excuse not to fight because I already know if she was in like half of them fights, it would have been over.
Yeah. When the movie first started, when I saw all the characters, I was like, okay, so let me get this straight. You have Superman, you have Wonder Woman, and now you have a woman Flash. Who's coming next? They literally copied like half of the Justice League. That's how I saw it when the movie first began. Now, I'm not saying the movie was bad. It was interesting and it was pretty good. I just felt like it was kind of, a little bit based on the DC, just a bit, just a smidge, not too much. I saw it there. I saw it.
Second. Let me go get my food. Actually. That should not have taken as long as it should. Jeez. Okay.
Yeah, no kidding. You took a whole 5 minutes of this podcast.
I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
When it comes to food, I'm very distracted. Okay, back to the whole thing of the matter. My thing is, where'd my burger go?
That's your thing? Cool.
No. Funny joke though. Okay, I'll be right back 1 second. This will take 5 minutes.
Okie dokie then.
See, didn't take that long, even though I have to cut out like most of this. But here's my thing. I think Superman is the most iconic superhero. And I think Spider-Man is the best superhero.
Okay.
That's where I put it. But for Eternals, Icarus, will forever be my favorite character in that movie. I don't care what he does. He could have killed the rest of the team and I would have been happy. I don't care. I don't care. And I love the movie just because of how much it like questions your morals on things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like the whole movie was about, would you sacrifice the thing that you love so that way other things can be created?
Mm-hmm.
But like Cap said, one innocent life is too great a cost.
Yeah, exactly. Like when they said to like get rid of Earth to start like a new one, I'm like, you sound a lot like Thanos, but like a whole 10 times worse.
And if you think about it, Thanos was low-key saving the Earth.
Well, I mean, Thanos was only erasing half of it, while that was just trying to erase. In Eternals, the whole world was trying to be erased, like destroyed, which was a whole lot worse. And I find it funny that something 10 times worse than Infinity War and Endgame is happening, and the Avengers is not involved, which is very funny. I find it
not even a thing anymore.
I find it ironic.
Okay, so here's what I mean by Thanos like technically saved the day. He could have, but the Avengers wouldn't allow it, which makes sense. So you know how like the Celestials to be born, they need a certain population of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
Thanos erased half of that. Half of that. So literally, he delayed the whole thing. So he technically saved the Earth for a little bit.
Well, I mean,
if you think about it, he kind of did save the Earth in his own way.
For 5 years.
Yeah, for 5 years. That's kind of the time we needed.
Innocent people. In his own very bad way, yeah, maybe you can consider it like that, but
No, I'm not with Thanos on the whole genocidal thing. I'm just saying, if you think about it, he did kind of delay the whole thing and kind of like give us more time to prepare for it.
Out of centuries of the Earth living, only 5 years is not really much of saving.
5 years?
Especially if you're erasing half of the population that you're trying to save.
He wasn't trying to save them. He wanted them dead, alright? It was by random.
Exactly. So how's that saving when you're erasing half of it? That's almost like having a unique drawing and then erasing half of that drawing to complete the other half again. Like, that doesn't make no sense.
Again, it's back to the question. It's back to that same question. Would you sacrifice the one thing that you love so that way other things can be created? It's back to that question.
It always depends on the situation, for me. It always depends on the situation. Like, in the Eternals, when it came to Earth, I would understand why they want to keep Earth and not restart it again. Because it's already going so well and evolving so well as it is. There's no point. There's no point.
Going so well and doing well is a very different matter for Earth. All right.
Okay. All right. Yeah, there's bad things. Yeah, but there's also good too. And restarting it again, it's the same process over and over again. Like, there is no point in restarting something that's gonna happen again and again and again. Like, what's the whole point in the whole thing?
To restart it means you can restart it better. See what the mistakes were for this Earth, I guess.
How many times have they restarted? Because clearly there's like an infinite amount of memories they do not remember.
I mean, yeah, they restarted a bunch of times, but those were not Earth. Those were different planets.
Still, though, they couldn't make those ones better.
Yeah, because they're gods. They're not benevolent. They don't know what that means. Well, I mean, Arishem is, because when he, at the end of the movie, when he came to Earth, he did spare Earth. He wants to go through their memories and see why Earth is worth them disobeying him like that. So at least Arishem has a heart, at least.
True. At least, yeah.
Unlike Star-Lord's dad, but at least Arishem has somewhat of a heart. Well, man, but the thing is, for that movie, it makes sense because I hate the way Marvel does things now. I hate it, but I love it. They make you like the but they make you understand the character's motivations. I miss the days where I could just hate the villain. I miss it. I want to hate the villain. That's all I want to do, but I can't because their reasons make sense.
Yeah. That's what Marvel does. Marvel makes it very interesting not only for the heroes but for the villains as well, and that's one of the reasons why there's a lot of Marvel fans out there, because like they make it interesting for both sides of the story.
Yeah, you actually question things because everybody had a reason for picking a side. All right.
Yeah.
Icarus, he just wanted to follow the people who made him. They created him. He wanted to follow them because he believed that sacrificing Earth was better so we otherwise can preserve. Same thing with Kingo. He was like, I'm not going to hurt you for my beliefs, but I still think Arishem is right. But Fastos, he has a family, right? So he's like, nah, I can't let this happen. I got a family. And he gave up on humans. He gave up on them because he gave them technology. And they created the atom bomb. And then he's like, these guys aren't worth saving. That hit me. I was like, dang. I'm like, dang. He got a point, though.
Yeah, technology was abused throughout many generations. So I would understand why he would give up on humanity. But then again, he does have a family, so he wouldn't want to give up on Earth if he has a family. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. It makes sense. It makes sense.
And Druig's arc is just like, he can stop the fear, the greed, the hate, all of it with a heartbeat. Because he can just mind control everybody if he wanted to. He tried, but he didn't try. He was thinking about just controlling everybody on Earth. But if he does that, humans won't have the chance to evolve into what they are now. But he can stop the fear, the hate, and the violence. But Ajax is telling him, we don't interfere with human conflicts. And he's like, I can just stop this all in a heartbeat. Like that.
Yeah. I can tell how much it would hurt for him to see all that happen, and yet he could change it. You know what I mean?
But
I would understand him. Like, that does really hurt.
And Cersei, I didn't really give a care about her. Even though Icarus and her relationship was interesting, this movie was very different in cases of stuff. Like, they had a darker tone. They had their first sex scene in that movie, which was different.
Yeah,
it surprised the freak out of me in the theater. I was like, whoa. Marvel, you pushing your boat a little bit, bro. What's going on?
Yeah, you can say that, yeah.
And I think oh wait, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Ajax was a cool character, but I don't know, I expected her to have some kind of fighting skills like the rest of them. I didn't really see her fight as much in the movie. She was only like in the beginning, and then she got killed really soon, and she wasn't really there for the rest of it. Like, she wasn't really into that.
I mean, there's like 5 characters who fight in that movie, and I love that dynamic. How some people have to stay in the back and support, while the other people have to go out and fight. Because Icarus is the most powerful Eternal, and that's just facts. Because they're scared of him when they fought him. They were scared. They had to jump him.
Yeah. He was a powerful one. I'll give you that.
The only one that might have caused him enough trouble was Makari. Yeah, I remember her name now. She was the only one that gave him trouble, and even then, he grabbed her by the neck and said, "Sit down." and Fastos. Fastos was giving him issues too. Fastos was giving him issues because he locked him down, started draining his power, and he still broke out. When his power was gone, he still broke out of that, bro.
Yeah.
And
I kind of liked the fight scene of Makari. I thought that was very cool.
And Thena, she was like, I've always wanted to fight you. He's like, you know you're gonna lose, right? Like, the goddess of war, Athena, named after Athena, lost to Icarus. Basically Superman. All we needed was a cape and a curl and an S on his chest, and I would have been like, yo, that's Clark Kent right there. All right, bro. That's cool.
Yeah.
And Sprite, every character I can understand. Her face looks like a child, so because they don't age, so she's stuck looking like that. And she's like, I can't go with Icarus. And Kingo's way of like telling that Peter Pan story with the way that the Eternals work was super clean to me.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, you're Tinkerbell. The rest of us are lost boys. Cersei is Belle. That's her name? Belle? Wendy. Yeah, I got it mixed up with Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah, Wendy.
Wendy and Icarus is Peter Pan. Is my mom watching the Turtles?
Huh?
She's watching the Turtles. But I do think it's interesting for Icarus and Cersei. They've been together for 5,000 years.
Mm-hmm.
If that's not long term, I don't know what is. 5,000 years you had to deal with that person's bull cry.
Yep.
That's commitment. I could never. 5,000 years, I could never.
Yeah.
Man, that movie was great to me. I feel like it got overhated for some reasons. I guess would make sense. And the movie, it's not as long as it should be. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. There were definitely some scenes I would cut out of there to make the movie shorter, but we got what we got.
Yeah.
I
was surprised that Icarus would kill Ajax. I did not see that part coming, though.
He's like, yo.
Well, he did not seem like a killer. He did not seem like a killer, especially of, like, his own pretty much family, because they're pretty much family with each other. That was, like, I did not see that coming. That was surprising for me. I don't know about you, but for me, that was surprising. I did not see that one coming.
My boy turned to Omni-Man real quick when someone had a different opinion. This boy said,
yep.
Yo. Are you gonna betray my master? Okay, that's cool. Don't worry. I'm gonna just murder you.
I'll take care of it. Take care of that.
And let me just talk about Athena real quick. When she had Mad Weary, she whooped every Eternal by herself. It was only until Gilgamesh, rest in peace, came through. Gilgamesh. What a great character, bro. What a G. You know, he dealt with her trying to kill him for years, for centuries.
Mm-hmm.
And he's still the kind-hearted, the kindest Eternal.
Yeah.
Jeez. Okay, let's move up. Let me say one more thing about the Eternals. They would beat the Avengers in a fight. Now, I know a certain person is going to disagree with me. Let me explain why. Iron Man, anybody with tech is already out of there because Phastos can just take that jump.
Mm-hmm.
So, and Druig, he has better mind control powers than Wanda. We have not seen Wanda control or have the power to control every human on Earth. He can just do that.
Well, I mean,
he wanted to.
Makes sense because they're all pretty much gods, kind of, to Earth, right?
Yeah. Well, Celestials are gods. They're like demigods in a way.
Well, I mean,
because they all have like one specific trait.
Mind control everybody around the world, or be able to run across the entire world. Because when I saw Makari run, she ran like across the entire world, pretty much.
Yeah.
That was like that was impressive. I was like, dang, that's fast. And like Spray, I wasn't too impressed with her powers because I don't know. I feel like that's something Scarlet Witch could do. Like I don't know. I feel like that wasn't really impressive.
Number
to
one,
be able to make hallucinations, like
she would be able. Wanda and Doctor Strange cannot see through her illusions because they have godlike magic because of Celestials. That's something Doctor Strange and Wanda have not met with yet, except for with Thanos. But we'll get to him in a minute. I'm just okay. Look, she can go invisible. She can make the whole team go invisible.
Okay,
that automatically creates a problem.
That's true. Okay, yeah. Well.
Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, and not even Thor would be the only problems. Because Makari already beats Doctor Strange because her speed is so fast. Even if he threw her into the mirror dimension, she would get out of there with the quickest speed. And Cersei, she can turn anything of matter into whatever she wants. She can just grab Thor's hammer, Stormbreaker, and just turn it to Butterfly if she wanted to.
Okay, I'll give you that one. That's yeah.
Fastos versus Iron Man. Fastos is winning.
I mean, Iron Man only has tech, so like you said before, anybody with tech is automatically out because, like, really, you're gonna compete with that?
and Kingo, when it comes to a ranged battle with him versus Hawkeye, Hawkeye's losing. I'm sorry. All he gotta do is make a Kamehameha and just throw it at him. That's all you really gotta do.
Yeah.
Ajax, she's healing the whole team. Like, all she gotta do is touch him. And they're like, I feel good now. And Icarus, I don't even want to talk about Icarus and what he do to the Avengers, bro. I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it because Superman solos Phase 2 Avengers off rip. Like, the only problem, again, would be Doctor Strange and Captain Marvel. Those are the only two I can see as a problem. But even then, it wouldn't matter. Because you got Makari, you got Athena, you got Icarus, you got Fastos, you got Gilgamesh, bro.
I mean, consider it like a 1-on-1, because if you're gonna do the whole originals against one specific Marvel hero or all the specific Marvel heroes, you have to consider it. How is it gonna be like 1-on-1? Like, think about it like Athena versus Doctor Strange, or like I don't know.
They match them up. That's just unfair.
Like, I don't know, you can't just say the whole original's fighting one Avenger, because obviously that one Avenger is gonna go down.
No, I mean team versus team. Like team versus team. Let's say this Lustrous just made the Eternals evil and they had to fight the Phase 3 Avengers. In a team battle, the Eternals win. 1v1s, I don't know about that.
Well, what happens if, I mean, think about it this way, this might sound funny, but what if Ant-Man were to shrink them all?
You can't shrink an Eternal.
Well, you can shrink anything. Well, so far as I've seen, he's shrunken pretty much everything up, human or thing or technology. So if an Eternal is not human, but it's some kind of like space, I don't know, technology or magic, I don't know if it works like that.
Robot.
Oh, well, if they're a robot, that even makes more sense for them to shrink. If they're a robot, because they're material.
Yeah, they'll shrink, but Ant-Man, again, is an easy problem to get rid of. It's
well,
Ant-Man.
yeah, because he has technology, but still, you have to consider that fact. What if he had the chance or the opportunity to get them to shrink, like behind their back or something, or slip through it? That he can shrink and like get to them, and they won't even notice because he's small. Like, how are they supposed to know?
The biggest advantage the Eternals have over the Avengers is they know all about them. The Avengers don't know that the Eternals even exist. Except for Thor, because of Gilgamesh. But
yeah,
they don't know anything else about the rest of them. The Eternals have been watching them since 2012, when the Avengers were founded. So they know all their powers, they know what they can do, and they know what to do to dodge those things.
Yeah.
So that's another big advantage they have. And they know where each of them live, because Tony Stark, he literally told the bad guy, which is the most savage thing I've ever seen in my life. He told the bad guys, "Come and get me."
Yeah, that was like, wow, very smart of you. I didn't agree with that.
Smart? I'm not sure smart.
Yeah, that's not very smart thing to do. Very smart of you to tell the village where you are and have your entire house destroyed just because you wanted to be a little bit of show off. Like, I don't know. I didn't agree with that.
I agree.
That's Iron Man. How savage it was. For you. That's Iron Man for you, and he got back up. So I'm proud of him for that. So good job.
All right, let's move on from Eternals. Let's go to the recent news about Flash. Okay.
Yeah.
So Flash, the Flashpoint story. Do you know about that story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so in this movie, it is apparently going to be something that erases all of the recent DCEU movies.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how I feel about that. I don't feel negative, but I don't feel positive about it.
Yeah, I don't know. Something feels...
And I especially don't agree with it, since Snyder's version of Justice League has been confirmed to be non-canon. The original Justice League is canon, though. Why? Why? Why is it Why is that one canon, not the 4-hour long one? Why? That's an endgame event. It's the creation of it. Okay, no, okay, but there are some movies that might contradict that fact, because we're getting a Batgirl movie that I'm super excited about. Because Michael Keaton, my favorite Batman, is coming back, and that I love.
I'm sorry, what?
Michael Keaton.
Michael Keaton?
Do you know who that is?
Is that the one that played in Twilight, or is that someone else? Because I hope you're not talking about that one.
We'll get to him, but you don't know the Michael Keaton Batman movies. You uncultured child.
I don't remember the actor's name. I just remember Batman.
Vulture.
Oh, him? Yeah. Him. Okay, well, don't blame me. I don't remember the actor's name, alright? I watched the Avengers and I watched the DCs, but I do not go into like that deep, like, what's the actor's name? When was the movie created? And all that stuff.
I want to... Okay.
That's
well,
for you.
Apparently, he's reprising his role as Batman in The Flash. Also, with Supergirl included in that roster and another version of Flash, so... That's going to be interesting. And Ben Affleck, Batman from the DCEU movies, Batman v Superman Batman, is also returning, but this will be his last movie as The Dark Knight, which I'm happy for him, because I know he was not happy. In that, I could just tell. He's like, I'm done.
I'm done.
and in these Batman, in this Batgirl movie, we're also going to get Robin, played by Dylan O'Brien.
That's a new one. They're going to get Robin?
Yeah, I've been waiting for this for years, DC.
About time.
I'm trying to get the whole Batman, the Bat family story arc, right? I want everybody. I want Batgirl. I want Robin. I want Red Hood. I want Nightwing. I want everybody.
Yeah.
I've been waiting. It's about time. And you actually picked a good actor for this. And Batgirl's suit was just revealed. Because she posted it, the actress, I forgot her name, Leslie something. She posted the outfit on her Instagram. And
really?
My opinion on it is, it's her first suit. It's year one as Batgirl, so of course it's gonna look lame. It's gonna look like something the CW made, and that's not a diss towards the CW, all right. I like CW show. I like Flash for the first 2 seasons. I like Green Arrow for the first 3 seasons. DC Legends of Tomorrow, can't watch it. It's too cringe. Superman and Lois, though, that's their best show. That is their best show.
I don't watch that, so I can't say much.
You gotta watch it. It's so good. It's so good. If you don't like Superman, that show will get you to like him.
Then I need to watch it, because I'm not much of a Superman person.
Yeah, you and a certain someone needs to watch that, because
yeah,
because that show it hit me in all the right places when it comes to being a Superman fan.
It will be considered. Don't worry, it will be considered, and when we find it, don't worry, it will be watched.
Great. Now let's get to Matt Reeves' Twilight Batman. Let's get to him real quick. Look, after the recent trailers that came out, aka the Bat and the Cat trailer, I really want to see this movie. Before I didn't want to, but now I really want to see it.
All right, just give me 1 second. Hold up. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That did not take 5 minutes.
Haha, Shay, love to see it.
Alright. So the new Batman, quite interesting. Very interesting.
I really want to watch it. It looks so good for some reason.
I thought the trailer was really cool when they introduced Riddler. I thought that was very cool. I think they also introduced Penguin. Who else? Obviously Catwoman, and I feel like there's some other one. Joker was there, right? In the trailer?
No. And I'm glad he
No?
wasn't. I don't want him in this movie. I don't. Save him for later.
Are you sure Joker wasn't in the movie? I don't know. I feel like he was at the end of the trailer.
No, that was someone wearing a clown mask, which kind of teased him, but I don't think he's going to be in the movie at all. I think he's going to be teased, but I don't think he's going to be in it.
I don't know. Someone wearing a clown mask kind of sounds like Joker's minions.
And if they do bring Joker in his movie, I'm automatically going to hate it because I don't want Joker in this movie. This is Batman year 1. Do not bring Joker in automatically. Save that for movie 4. Look, because off this Batman movie, they're creating a whole new cinematic universe. That's confirmed, all right? The next thing we're going to get after this is GCPD, the show. The main character will be Gordon. And hopefully the next movie after that will be a Robin story or a Nightwing story of some sort. I would love that.
That'd be kind of cool. I do look forward to Robin and Nightwing. They haven't. I've been looking forward to that for a while because they haven't made one movie.
Yeah, trust me. All of us Batman fans have been waiting for them to make a movie, but no. Let's focus on other characters.
Yeah.
But for this movie, it was truly. I truly didn't want to see it at first. I'm like, oh, we get another Batman origin story. They're gonna tell it again, but it's probably gonna be different in some way. But now, I'm gonna see it even more because I'm just interested in how Matt Reeves is going to play Bruce Wayne. I want to see it.
Yeah. At first, I mean, I kind of didn't agree with Mr. Twilight Edward over here playing as the new Batman when I first heard it. I really hope it comes out well. I'm just not too sure about it. I'm kind of iffy.
Now, I will understand. This man is a good-looking dude, so I understand why he would play Bruce Wayne. Bruce Wayne is a good-looking figure, and so is Matt Reeves. So, I am going to allow it.
Well. That's for you to say. That's for you to say.
Bro. I kind of wish he kept the hair puffed up, though. I really do miss that. Yes, I want the hair back. I want it back.
No poofy, like, superhero haircut.
Yes.
No. Leave it how it is. Leave it as the Bruce hair. Do not poof it up, because then that's just going to look way too Twilight moody. Like, no. Nah. That's a...
Right.
I know.
Alright, look. Let's talk about Spider-Man No Way Home now. I know you haven't seen it, so I'm just going to go off of my trailer knowledge. I've seen it, but
no
my trailer knowledge. I'm not going to spoil it.
Okay.
Now, I'm going to pretend like I didn't see it and just ask questions, okay?
Okay.
Do you think Andrew and Toby are in this movie?
Do I? Well, I have a feeling he is. He wasn't in the trailers, but I have many... Before the movie came out, I haven't been looking at theories since then. I've heard theories that he should and is most likely going to be in the movie. I have a feeling he is since Dr. Octopus is. So. But I'll never know until I actually watch the movie. But I have a feeling he's in the movie.
Okay. What other questions do I have? Oh, so in the recent trailers, we already know like that the whole Toby's villains, Andrew's villains are in the movie. We already know that.
Yep.
When I first saw the official trailer, bro, I jumped out my seat. I kicked my seat so fast when I saw Green Goblin. I was sitting there just like, oh my god, they're actually doing it.
Yeah, Castor went crazy. Like, bro, I can't believe it. It's just, wow. I couldn't believe it.
I was sitting there in my seat just like, they ain't doing it. They're not starting the Spider-Verse here. They're not. And I saw Green Goblin with the pumpkin bomb. I was like, they're doing it. Oh my god.
Like, who are they gonna do the Green Goblin? I'm pretty sure is the same cast as as the original Green Goblin, right? Because it was the same mask, same suit and everything.
It's the same. Everybody everybody, no actor was changed.
Yeah, I was surprised. I can't like when the cats came right back into the trailers. I was just like, wow, they're gonna do this multiverse, huh? Wow.
And I can't wait for it. But the only thing I'm scared of is everybody else is gonna copy that. So that's gonna be annoying because the whole Spider-Verse aspect just amazes me. Because I know there are 6 different Spider-Man that I want to know more about, and that is William Braddock, aka Spider-Man UK, Kane Parker, the clone of Peter Parker, Ben Reilly, another clone of Peter Parker, became his own Spider-Man, the Scarlet Spider. Then you have Aaron Ackman, who in a different universe, he was a scientist all the way through. He made this one suit to fight this guy named Red Tube or something. And then you have Hobart Brown, which was the first Black Spider-Man. All right. So I'm happy about that. He's the punk rock Spider-Man or Spider-Punk. Is that it?
Wow, you are very much a Spider-Man fan. I'll give you that. Because I didn't know half of the Spider-Man you mentioned.
I look deep into this stuff. I like the whole Spider-Verse aspect. How it's just not Peter Parker. There can be different Spider-Man that are different people. And I just love it. Especially after the Spider-Verse movie. Spider-Verse 2. Can't wait for it. I've been... It comes out October, December. It's one of those two. And...
yeah.
Can't wait. Also, Godzilla vs. Kong came out last year. I keep on forgetting about it.
The what?
Godzilla vs. Kong.
Oh, yeah, that one. Yep, I saw that one.
Love that movie to death. Okay. I love it. I just wanted a movie where I see dumb action. That's what I wanted. I didn't care about a story. I just wanted to see one big animal versus one big reptile punch each other. That's all I wanted.
Yeah, that was cool. And they even gave King Kong his own weapon.
Yeah, well, I mean, he gonna need it because Godzilla's like the Superman of that universe. He's like, I am the king in this junk. I am the king. I rule it all. But there's a reason Kong is called King Kong. Personally, I wanted King Kong to win just because of how much they sucked this dude off in the trailer.
Yep.
And I'm just sitting up here like, if he still loses, I'm about to be mad, bro. And you know what happened? He lost. And was I salty at first? Yes. I was sitting there in my chair just like, bro, why? How did he lose? And they were just doing to him with the whole trailer. They gave him a heartfelt moment with the little girl, which I thought was deaf and blind at the same time. My first watch, for some reason. I don't remember why I thought that. I just thought she was. I knew she was deaf. I also thought she was blind for some reason. I don't know why I thought that the first time watching it. But I was just like, yeah, she's blind and deaf. No one can tell me different.
Wow.
The games. 2022 will be the year for movies and games. It's going to be the next 2017 in my opinion. Because we got so many good things coming out this year. We got a lot of things getting delayed this year too. So
yeah.
Morbius. I want that movie to come out the most because
that
I'm confused.
That trailer came out like a long while ago, and it's like I don't know why the movie hasn't come out when they released the trailer way too early.
Well, there's a difference between a teaser and an official trailer. The official trailer was dropped recently, so not that recently, but just recently. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It was supposed to come out this month, by the way.
Yeah, like it was announced really early, and
it got delayed to April.
Which makes people wait even longer. So
I want to see what this does with the whole Spider-Verse thing, because Sony's tripping. Like
yeah.
Because in the trailer he was like, I am Venom. And I'm like, wait, does Venom exist in his universe or not?
Yeah.
I'm guessing he does, but still. And that I'm not looking at the movie just because I want to see about Morbius. I don't care about that. I want to see about the whole Spider-Verse thing, right? Uh, and
I
also,
I
my
also have
bad.
a theory that in the Spider-Man No Way Home, Venom might appear because have you seen the new Venom movie? Venom and Carnage?
Yeah, I've seen it.
Okay. Well, at the end when it did the multiverse thing, I don't know if you saw that end credit, the
I
multiverse. There was a multiverse scene as an end credit, and I suspect that Venom might be there in Spider-Man No Way Home. There wasn't even a hint of him in the trailer, but I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna turn out.
um, I can't give my opinion. I can't give my opinion. I can't. Because if I do, it kind of gives you hints. So I'm not gonna say anything about that because I really can't say anything because I've seen the movie, so I can't say who's in it and who's not. So
Understood.
I'm gonna keep my mouth shut. Moving on.
Yes.
Games we got coming out this year, or should come out this year, are amazing. Number one, I did not play Horizon Zero Dawn. I didn't play it through. I didn't beat it all the way through. I kind of stopped at the half part one because I got bored. But Horizon Forbidden West looks like a great game. It looks way better than the first one.
So tell me about it since I don't know about that one.
Well, you play as this girl named Aloy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she has like this bow and arrow. She's like a crafter. She saved the world in the first game, but now she's going to serve something about the storm. And there's a lot more things you can do in this game, which I love. You can glide. You can. I'll just after this, I'll send you a link to the gameplay. So I can't explain it because I'm gonna sound dumb explaining it. So after this, I will send you a link. What else we got? What else we got here? We got Gotham Knights coming out this year, or should come out this year. We don't have a release date. We just know it's this year.
Yeah.
And here's my tier list for the characters I want to play. I want to play as Robin the most. Which sounds weird to a lot of people, but I want to play Robin as first. Because everybody else want to pick Red Hood because he has a villain as well. Guess what? People who think he's going to be killing people in that game. He's not. He's not killing people in the game. If you watch the trailer, he's using stun bullets. Because why would you disrespect Batman after he's supposedly dead? You go on murking people.
Yeah.
And I'm tired of this. All right, I'm tired of this whole no killing rule. All right, I understand it, but for some people, you got to make an exception. All right, kill Joker. I don't care. You need to kill that man. Every time you let him live, a couple hundred, not one person, a couple 100,000 people die.
Yeah, so, he's just gonna keep coming up, making problems, and you're just gonna keep letting him go in the same cycle over and over again. Just kill the guy. I'm ready.
Just kill Joker. I don't need you to kill any other villain. Just kill Joker. He is the problem.
Only way.
That's the only way for this to stop, Batman. I know I guess it goes against your whole code or whatever, but come on.
I mean, DC kind of have always been a little bit dark, so we can't really say much about.
That's what I like about DC. It's different from Marvel. Marvel's all lighthearted. It can sometimes get dark.
But there shouldn't be a problem killing Joker if,
Joker ain't dead. We haven't seen him die because of the Suicide Squad movies, the Justice League movies, the Superman movies. Which let's get back to that real quick. So apparently they're gonna replace Batman and Superman with Supergirl and Batgirl. Now,
oh my god,
I have issues with them. And
why are they doing that? What?
I have an issue, and people don't like that I have an issue with it. It's the same thing I have with Marvel, because my friend said it. I saw a comment where so they're basically turning every Marvel hero we came to love today into a female. Now, the way he phrased it was what made me question it, but I see what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Thor is being placed by the Lady Thor. Captain America's getting replaced with Captain Carter. Iron Man with his daughter, most likely. So yeah, I see what he's talking about, but it's just the way he phrased it.
I mean, when it comes to Iron Man and his daughter, it makes sense because
that makes sense, and Lady Thor makes sense, but some things just don't need to happen, in my opinion. She-Hulk.
Isn't she like the cousin of Hulk?
Yeah. She's getting her own Disney Plus series, which I will be watching because I watch every piece of MCU content at this point. You have literally given me I've given you my labor and my money, Marvel.
So you watched every series in Disney Plus?
Yes, every single one that is from the MCU. Yes.
Yes.
I have watched Loki. I have watched WandaVision. I have watched Falcon Winter Soldier. I've watched Hawkeye. I have watched everything. What If? I've watched everything.
I've watched all except What If because I felt like the What If was kind of like cheesy. Like, I didn't like it.
Well, here's the thing about that. It's the most important one. out of the six, it's the most important one.
Live action. It's just a cartoon.
But it's canon.
But it's canon? What do you mean canon?
It's canon.
What?
That show is canon.
Still, like...
Because if you're going to watch Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, you kind of got to watch What If.
Why? Like,
there's going to be a bunch of characters who are going to pop up in that movie that come from the show, and I just don't want you to be confused.
Alright, well, I mean...
And I don't care if it's a cartoon. I miss watching cartoons, alright? I miss it. Every Saturday morning, something would just... A superhero show would be on Teen Titans, not Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, the Teen Titans, like the good Teen Titans, that dumb cartoon.
Now, I will give Teen Titans Go some credit, because I can't hate on it. Because...
Sometimes it's funny. Sometimes it's just plain dumb.
It's not just that. It's supposed to be a parody of Teen Titans, which means it's supposed to be dumb. So I can't hate on it because that's literally what they were going for. So I can't hate on it.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, that's what they're going for, but I mean, I guess I just don't like it because of my taste. I'm not much. I watch cartoons, but like, and sometimes that cartoon can be funny, but sometimes it can just be like really dumb to the point where I don't see how it's funny. So, I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, that's how I saw that Teen Titans Go. I just like the regular Teen Titans.
Yeah, that's my favorite version too.
But anyways, back to Gotham Knight, the new game.
So apparently the Justice League are in this movie. I'm just asking where they at. No, hold on. Look at the Suicide Squad real quick. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League, right? I want to play the game. I'm really hyped for it. I really want to play it. Here's my thing. That is a part of the Batman Arkham games.
Wait, what? That's part of the Batman Arkham?
Yeah, that's the next series title in that universe. Which makes sense. Here's my thing. If the Justice League existed during that time, where the freak were they at during Batman Arkham Knight? You saw that Gotham was taken over by villains, and Batman was practically by himself the entire time. Yo, Superman, we could have used you, man. Flash, yeah. Where were you at?
I got some explaining to do. Oh, yeah, that's very true.
In the game, they're being mind controlled by Brainiac, which automatically, how the Suicide Squad going to beat Superman without kryptonite? I don't know.
I don't know.
You can't shoot bullets at the man. They break.
Exactly.
Literally, they break off of him.
He's a man of steel, so
The only one who seems to not be mind controlled is Wonder Woman, which I can see her facing Superman. She might be the only one who can face Superman on her own. Now, I'm not going to say she's going to win, because she's not, but...
She'll put up a good fight.
Yeah, she's like a person that can hold him off. Like, they're doing something like current stopping a bomb, she can hold him off.
Yeah.
Because Green Lantern's also in here, Flash. We saw the Batmobile, but I still think Batman's dead. Well, Bruce Wayne is dead, not Batman. That's what happened at the end of the game.
So Bruce Wayne is dead, but not Batman. But yet, Bruce Wayne is the secret identity of Batman. So they're gonna replace Batman?
Probably not.
I did not understand that whatsoever. Bruce Wayne's dead, but not Batman. Like,
yeah, Batman will never get replaced because he is not even a person anymore. That is something that represents a dark type of justice. He won't kill, but he will terrify the crap out of your pants. Like he will literally he can just stare at you. You feel intimidated. You feel below him. You feel under. You feel small when you go against Batman.
Wow. No, that just sounds like Scarecrow.
Well, Scarecrow is a Batman villain, so think about that. Think about the person who literally inspires fear is afraid of the man who brings fear. So, that kind of says a lot about bats.
Yeah.
Here's the thing about Batman versus this whole Superman concept. Superman is supposed to be like something of hope and light. Mm-hmm. He's in the day, Batman's in the night. That's why I kind of didn't like Snyder's version of Superman, because I was just like, Superman isn't dark. That's the only thing I have. He comes out in the light. He's a nice person. He's the kindest person out of the whole Justice League. Because I rewatched every animated Superman movie recently. Because I just wanted to see, why do I like Superman so much? That's pretty much where that originated.
Still don't understand how he can hide his secret identity by just putting on a pair of glasses, but oh well.
Don't worry about it, because we still like Spider-Man, and he still doesn't get caught with half of this.
Well, I mean, at least Spider-Man doesn't open his shirt and have a Superman logo literally.
Yeah, but he leaves. Every superhero leaves when something goes down.
Okay, that's a little obvious, but at least they don't leave opening it up and exposing to everybody that, hey, I'm Superman. You can see it on my chest, and I open my shirt.
Can we at least leave the cheesiness in the past?
I don't know if I can, because that's the original.
What do you mean? Christopher Reeves, that came out at a time when Superman wasn't even that popping yet. He was popping, but he wasn't that popping until the movie came out.
I'm gonna put on a pair of glasses and nobody's gonna recognize me.
How does Peter Parker use the same voice for everybody, but yet no one can tell that he's Spider-Man?
At least he wears a mask.
And Superman doesn't need to.
America, he used the same voice. Same thing with everybody else, except Batman, obviously, but he's in DC, so I'm not going to get on that topic. Well, actually, no, Superman's in that topic anyways. But anyways, Batman, yeah, he's the only one that changed his voice.
So you're saying a superhero has to have a secret identity?
If it's called secret, then yeah. If it's called secret, that's the whole point. It's supposed to be secret. So, like, Spider-Man covers his entire face while Superman just puts on a pair of glasses.
But he uses the same voice.
I don't care. Everybody else uses the same voice. Same thing with Captain America, bro.
Batman doesn't use...
Captain America covers half of his face and uses the same voice, bro. So you can't complain about Superman.
Have a secret identity.
Well, then everybody knows he's Superman even while he's working in his office.
No one knows that, because every superhero wears their costume.
That's the point. Okay, well, never mind. We're gonna get out of that topic, because this topic will go literally take up the entire podcast.
Okay, yeah, that's true. I'm sorry. I get very passionate when people say stuff like that, because it's just like, it doesn't make any sense for any superhero.
Okay, just past the subject of a hashtag secret identity, which is not much of a secret when it comes to Superman, but we'll pass that topic.
Okay. Whatever. Okay. So, also, the Uncharted movie. I want to see that as well. Because I was not fond of Tom Holland playing Tim Drake. Or not Tim Drake. Was it Drake? Tim Drake? Whatever. Tim Drake. I wasn't a fan of it. Didn't make any sense. I would have picked somebody else. But this is a younger Tim Drake, so I said that. And plus, the movie after the trailers look kind of lit, so I'm just like, let me go see this with some friends, bro. Oh, and Sonic 2.
Oh,
Yes.
that.
I want to see that so bad.
That was interesting. I'll give you that.
It's way beyond interesting. They're bringing in some fan favorite characters, and I'm not kidding when I say that.
And they're introducing Knuckles. I was proud.
Please let there be a post-credit scene where they introduce Amy or Shadow, bro. Please let there be a post-credit scene.
They have to do that, bro. Like, that would like be crazy.
Shit, that would just be insane. Oh my god. Anyway, before we get to that, how's your channel doing? How's it going?
It's going pretty good. Let me see. I think I have like 200, so over 200 subscribers. That's really great. It's almost been a year since I've actually made my channel, so that's actually not bad. That's actually really good. So far the tributes are going pretty well. Some have more views than others. I can tell which ones are the favorite. So, yeah, I kind of make my tributes based on what people like, what they have commented so far. And yeah, so far it's going pretty good. It's just looking for the songs can be a little tricky because I don't just look for a random song. I try to make the song match as much as it can to the character, especially if it's like either has to be romance or action or like hard rock or something. So I always try to make the song match to the character, and I don't just pick out a random one. And yeah, I do enjoy creating it. Sometimes it takes a bit of time, and with life being busy, sometimes you don't have the time. So I've been a little bit left behind with the tributes, but I posted 2 just yesterday. And I look forward to posting 2 more next week, Friday, hopefully. We'll see. Hopefully 1 or 2. We'll leave that part for a surprise. Yeah. I do enjoy creating them, and I do enjoy the comments, because the comments do help me suggest what to do next. Yeah. So how about you? How's your channel going?
I'm gonna just say the word shambles. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing.
You don't know.
I completely left my channel in the dust. See, when I first discovered that I can actually do music, some people are actually loving this, I decided to you know what, I'm gonna focus more on music for now. Just because I thought, you know what, this is probably the way I want to go.
Yeah.
And I did that for a while, and it was working out great until I got burnt out. So, the beats I were hearing were just average. There were nothing popping out to me. I kept on. Mm-hmm. Now, I did love doing collabs with other artists, like being a feature. I love doing that.
Yeah.
Because either I could outshine, them on my verse or my hook, and just be better. Or also, that's one option. Option 2 is just doing it for the fun of it, because I like collabing with friends on a lot of things.
Yeah.
And also just seeing what I can do on these different types of beats. I just like seeing what I can do, turning to this thing. I just like doing that. Mm-hmm. But eventually, because the main thing people have been asking me for is an album. Now, I don't want one yet. I want to wait.
You want to wait?
I want to wait. I want to wait until I hit 100 followers on SoundCloud, let alone, because yes, I am a SoundCloud rapper. I make your jokes. I can't use Spotify. I got to pay for it, and I'm already kind of a broke boy at the moment. Not that broke. I'm just broke. I'm just broke. Not that broke, but when it comes to tier lists, I'm broke B. I am not. My friends are at broke A. I am at broke B. I'm just below them. All right. That's just the way that it is. And yes, my YouTube channel was popping back in the day, back in 2018 when nothing was really coming out, which is amazing to me. That's when I was posting daily. Every day you got a new video from me. It didn't matter the time, all right? It could come out at like 11 p.m. in the night or 1 p.m. in the morning when I was still at school. It didn't matter. I was on this daily grind. I did what I had to do. Got a video out. I did what I had to do. The editing process took a while, but you know what? I still got through it because I was a gamer back. I'm still a gamer. Every day you could expect a new video from me. If I didn't post for like a week or something, or a day, I would let you know why. I was on my junk, all right, until I ran into the same problem I did with music. I got burnt out. Because either in a game I wanted to play by myself, didn't really want it on the channel, kind of wanted to enjoy it for myself, which I honestly shouldn't have did that with a lot of games. Or there was so much stuff that was out, I wanted to focus on me a little bit more. Yeah, it was one of those two, which is like the same options, but whatever. Where I started to get more lazy with the channel was when I hit 100 subs, which was 2019, I think. And yeah, was it that year? I don't know, but I hit 100 subs. I was happy. I was like, I did it. I made my video for it. I poured a bucket of ice water on my head. Why? I don't know. I just did it. Yeah, I did a lot of collabs with a lot of other YouTubers. We even tried to create a group. Shout out to my boy, Odd something. Odd Boys. I remember your name, bro. I'm sorry. Tried to create a group, a YouTube group. That didn't end up working well because of time. So
yeah,
that didn't really end well. But I collabed a lot with my friends, my in real life friends, a lot. They were inspired to do YouTube, but they just didn't have the assets to do it. Yeah, because I'm fortunate enough to have a PS5 now, so I have things I can do at a faster rate. Yeah, and I had a PS4. I had good internet. I had a good TV. I had headsets. I was decked for this YouTube joke. I was ready. I had a good phone. I had a computer to edit on. I was in the moment. I was in YouTube mode. But my friends just didn't have that technology. So when I collab with them, and I just realized I won't be able to see what they did on their channels, it kind of took away the whole point. But you know what? I still collab with them. I still would once I get back on my grind, which I'm planning to do for 2022. For 2022, I want to get back into 2018 me. I want to get back on what I was making this channel for.
So that's a New Year's resolution then, huh?
Not a New Year's resolution because I can't promise that. I'm gonna try.
All right, as long as the effort's put in, that's all that matters, right?
Yeah, because for this month, I completely just. I'm taking a break for this month. I'm just like, I'm gonna chill out for this month because Horizon comes out next month. So once that comes out on February 18th, you better bet that I'm gonna be on that game. It's gonna be a chat. There's gonna be a new video every day. But I'm gonna try to split things up. All right. Because there's one thing I want to do on this channel. There's one thing I want to do. I want to make at least one short film on this channel.
Ooh.
Because I've had 3 YouTube channels, alright? I've had 3 of them. One was Pearl Rattlesnake. Don't ask me about the name, please. And I had 79 subscribers on that. And my videos were getting decent views, alright? 1,000 views per video? I was doing decently.
Yeah.
But I wasn't happy with where the channel was because my stupid behind was like, no, I'm gonna delete it and restart. I was stupid. I don't know why I did that. I'm not sure why I just didn't rename the channel and just try to do something new to see what that would do. I'm stupid. So that's just where it is. And then I created another one called TJ the Gamer. And the problem with that channel was there were too many people called TJ the Gamer. It bothered me. I was like, no, I am the only one. Delete your channel.
Yeah, I would understand that.
So I deleted that channel too because I didn't really appreciate that. Until for this channel, which I came up with the name of my own, Sameol. Which that name originated from. The name is completely misleading. I am not your average kid. You know this, so I am not your average kid. That's the whole difference. That's the whole thing. It's misleading. Once you get to the channel, you realize I am not your average kid. People have asked me, "You gonna change your name to Sameol man or something once you get older?" I'll be like, "Nah, I'm gonna keep it Sameol kid. I'm gonna keep it this way."
Yeah.
It just sounds like something I would do. But in case of views for this channel, they have deteriorated. Like ever since I stopped posting as much, they've deteriorated. Now my biggest videos are reaction videos. But the problem with reaction videos is my reactions are not the best because I react to something how I would react to it if I wasn't recording. So I'd just be sitting there like, oh, that's cool. Oh, great. That's lit. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it wasn't really the best reaction videos, but one video did get 5K views. So I was happy with that. I was like, let me keep on doing this reaction thing. I was milking that junk. I was milking it. Gaming videos didn't do as well as reaction videos, but I still love making gaming videos because they're just so much fun to edit. Because my favorite gaming videos to make are when I'm playing with my friends. Those just rewinding the stuff that happens in that recording is just fun to me. Someone makes a stupid joke, I can just rewind back to it and laugh at it again. It was fun. But my friends, me, I have Fortnite. You see, I loved it. I don't love it. I like the game. I have no idea what to do. I have no idea. Here's the main problem with this channel. I have run out of ideas.
Yeah.
I have no idea what to do.
I've gotten to small points like that where I don't know what to do for a tribute, but that's kind of the reason why I'll tell people to comment what they would like, so I have future reference. Okay, if this is what they want, I'm gonna look into that. Even if I don't know the character, I'm gonna look into that character throughout the shows and stuff like that, or TV, movies, or whatever they're in, and see if I can make a tribute about them. So I always tell people to please comment. So the times I do run out of ideas, I always look back to it, or if I have an idea but I don't feel like doing it quite yet, I always like to look at the comments. I always like to see what the viewers would like so I can provide it to them.
Yeah. But the thing with me is I want to do a lot of things, and that kind of messes me up in the long run. I want to be a YouTuber. I want to be a music artist. I want to be a writer. I want to be a director. I want to do I want to be an actor. I want to do all these things. But I know one of them's got to get kicked out because one of them ain't gonna work with the rest. Because I'm either gonna get burnt out again, or I'm gonna end up like not wanting to do it anymore because I'm gonna get focused on one other thing. But I have come up with a couple ideas with this channel. Like the short film thing. Yeah, I want to see where I can actually direct stuff. Because I've always wanted to make skits. I love watching skits. I want to make skits. I used to make skits a lot. But I'd rather make them with friends. But the problem with that is my friends aren't really show your face friendly. So
I would understand that, yeah.
Yeah, I understand it too. But here's the thing with me. I just don't get it. See, my friends aren't really with the whole like how long it takes for videos to make. They're not really with that, and how long the editing process takes, reshooting stuff. Like after you do one thing, you have to clip it and restart again because I messed up a line or they did it on purpose. That's the main thing, because people are really like, I don't want to show my face to people.
Yeah.
Which I understand. So that kind of ruins the whole director short film thing.
Yeah.
Until I find a couple people that actually want to do YouTube stuff, which aren't a lot, that live in my area. So it kind of like beats that whole process down.
Yeah.
Which really sucks, man. Like, like I want to do this one thing, and all I need is a couple people to rally up with me. You gotta respect people's wishes.
Yeah.
I do want to do gaming videos again. I have personality with these videos. It's just I want to edit also things in with that personality, but that takes way too long because the way I want to edit takes way too long for me to do in a day. That's why even sometimes I try to like upload every other day, once a week. I tried.
Yeah.
But it didn't work because I just didn't feel right doing that. I didn't feel right like doing any of that stuff. Because all I used to do on my channel was just vlog stuff.
Yeah.
Which, that was fun, but I had no ideas on what to do.
Understood. Yeah.
So I'm not sure where this channel is gonna go. I want to make it better. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers. I want to get there. Because you're catching up to me. Actually, you have passed me.
Yes, I have passed you actually, and I've only
we're both.
You've been a YouTuber since what, 2018? Yeah. Approximately like 3 years. I think.
You make tribute videos. Of course they're gonna get me. Of course they are.
Yeah, I mean,
don't gas yourself up too much. Like, calm down.
I mean, I tried to make it based on, like, I don't know, their favorite hero, villain, movie character, or, like, any celebrity. And I also try to just make it to, like, the best music genres and, like, singers that people actually know or enjoy listening to. I try my best on it. I just give you that.
Yeah, so I'm really, apparently... What I just realized with myself is I'm really dependent on people, which I can't be. So, like, I'm not dependent. It's just, like, I need people for the things that I want to do. That's what I've realized. And I basically just gave you my whole origin story without even realizing it. Sorry about that. But it's pretty much... I don't know what's going to happen on this channel. Me and you are both at the 200 mark, but you passed over me, sadly.
Yeah.
I want to do movie reviews, but I just can't give my opinion because I don't know enough about the stuff when I first watched the movie, and I kind of want to learn more about the movie before I critique it.
Yeah.
And I'm in a situation where I don't need to do YouTube like some YouTubers do.
Yeah.
So that really kind of undermines the whole thing. Like, what am I doing YouTube for? Am I doing it just because I can, which is not the reason? Am I doing it because it's fun? That's one of the reasons. Am I doing it to get popularity, to be famous? Well, yeah, pretty much. That comes with the whole YouTuber ordeal. That comes in the package. That comes with the mail, which you get it. Like,
yeah.
Like, that comes with the whole thing. And I'd rather, me personally, I don't want to be doing the channel by myself. I'm a big fan of, like, Sidemen, because they're just a group of people with one channel. They all control the channel. They do fun things with friends. I would love to make a YouTube channel with my friends and just grow up from there, but I can't because the assets that they have and the assets that I have just don't match up. One of us wants to be a basketball player. One of us wants to do one thing, wants to do another thing. I want to do one thing. It just doesn't work. So.
Yeah.
Hopefully in my life, or in this year, I will find more YouTube people to go around with.
Yeah. Hopefully, I really hope you do. Your videos are very interesting. I have seen a few of them.
Yeah, when you say interesting, that really scares me.
They're not they're entertaining. That's what I'd say. They're entertaining.
That still scares me.
One of the funny ones I found are this was released like about 2 years ago. The Three Little Pigs. That was very funny. Say that was funny.
I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
That one was one of the favorites I had. So yeah, I do watch your videos, and I think you should go far with this channel that you have. And it would be very cool if you can get like a small team of yours and try to make it a group thing. Hopefully you'll find some more YouTubers this year, and it'll be very cool, very awesome.
Well, all right. It has been 80 minutes. My last podcast was with my boy They Love Saturn. Go check out that podcast. Just don't watch it if you get offended easily. I'll say that much.
All right. This podcast was an amazing podcast, an amazing opportunity to be able to actually talk to Sameol Kid, a YouTuber. We had some very interesting topics to talk about.
We did it.
We can do another podcast in our future, hopefully.
Yeah. We'll actually have an actual setup. I can actually invite you to a place and just like do things. Wait, before we end this, I have a question. I have a question.
What's your question?
What do you think about COVID at the moment?
Ooh, about COVID. Well, I do think it still is a very big thing in 2020. I think didn't they decrease the amount of like quarantine days, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't look at the news that much.
Yeah, I think they announced not too long ago that they decreased the amount of quarantine days. I'm not sure how I feel about that, especially when it comes to nurses and doctors that take care of the patients that are ill with that. I don't know how I feel about decreasing the days. I feel like it was fine just how it was.
Yeah.
It is a big thing. It is a global problem. And I don't watch the news as much as I should, but we've got out of Zoom. We're back in class. Many students are back in class. Many people are back at work, so there's less quarantine as I could tell, or as I can see. Don't watch the news much, as I said.
Yeah.
So I think we're doing better since we have on 2020. It was quite a long spring break for those students in class. Because I can remember the quarantine began in March. And that was something big that I did not see coming. Nobody saw coming. And I'm just glad that people are getting back to their jobs. Things are starting to get back to normal, but there are still some places that requires masks and stuff. And I don't blame them, honestly. I don't blame them. Because some people are very protective and want to stay healthy. And I would understand that. But I do hope for the future that it won't be as big as a problem since it's been for the past 2 years. 2 years or 1 year? 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah, since the past 2 years. And I hope things continue to be better and things will gradually get back to normal in time. What do you think about it?
Well, I was really like flabbergasted that how fast that junk traveled to America. It was in China. It was in China at first. We were like, that's just a disease. It's somewhere in China, bro. We ain't got nothing to worry about.
Exactly. That's how I was like, nobody saw that one coming.
5 days later, there has been a quarantine breakout. COVID got over here quite fast.
Now you make it sound like a zombie apocalypse.
I mean, it's basically what it is. I was literally thinking to myself, we about to Is this the year we get a zombie apocalypse? 2020, the end of the decade? Can we? Is this the year? Is this where it happens? Is it time? Is it time for me to get my axe and start cutting off people's heads? Is this the time for me to do that? Is this the time for me to step up? And then I was super protective of myself, like the first half of the year. My mom gave me the option to either go on Zoom or go to school. I was like, I'm just going on Zoom because I'm not going to school with all them people, bro. I'm just not.
Yep.
Then I realized how much Zoom school sucks. It had its benefits. But I'd rather go to school and do it. And I was super protective for like half of that year. I had my mask on at all times. I was never taking it off. Even when I ate, I was sitting there, had it on. I still did videos with that back then. So I was still on my junk. Then later in the year, I kind of I started drifting off a little bit. Had my mask off more and more. Because once I got the vaccine, that's when I started to become less careless. Because I'm like, I can't get it. What are you talking about?
You just wait. Later in the future, long, many years in the future, when we are old people, teachers are going to be teaching class saying that back in 2020, there was a quarantine.
Yeah.
There's something called COVID-19.
I was sitting there like, you don't know what we had to go through. We literally were on quarantine. We could not leave the house unless we had special reasons.
Yep.
We could not leave the house unless you had to go to the store and get some grocery food. You had to wait in a line 6 feet apart. What do you know about that, my child? What do you know about that?
Bro, I still remember the line in Walmart would go outside to the side of the building because you had to stand 6 feet apart. Like, bro.
Yeah. Only 3 people could go in at a time. I'm just sitting there like, I'm glad you're taking it seriously, but dang.
Yeah.
This don't feel like a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna end it off here now. I think I stopped this long enough. Alright. Sameol Podcast. Subscribe to Keep Your Beat. Subscribe.
Yep. Subscribe. Have a good time. Keep your beat listening to music. And keep your smiles watching Sameol Kids videos.
That shit hurt to me. Okay.
Enjoy, y'all. Enjoy.
Peace out.
Peace out.